I'm going to be ranking the best centers in NBA 2K23. My team, we have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 25 of the best centers in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite centers in my team right now, and let me know what you guys are changing about my tier list. But looking at the first center here on the list is going to be Amethyst Jarrett Allen. I would say he's probably going to be in the B or A tier category. I'm just going to throw him in A tier for now. I mean, if we're talking about centers, I think he's going to be up there with some of the best in the game. I know he's only an Amethyst card, but he's still 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan. We take a look at the stats. He's got a 91 3 ball, 85 mid-range. He's going to be a great defender as well, having a 90 block and a 92 interior defense. So overall, I mean, he's going to be a great finisher on the rim. He's a great defender, and he's glitched 3-point shooting wise. So he's got a 91 3 Hall of Fame corner specialist and some pretty good gold shooting badges. So I would say Jarrett Allen is probably either going to be in high B tier or low A tier. So I'm going to keep him in that A tier category for now. Talking about Pink Diamond Big Z, I would say he's also probably going to be in that A tier category. You know what? I'm going to move Jarrett Allen down into B tier because I think a guy like Big Z is probably a little bit better, but maybe Jarrett Allen, I'll move him back up into A tier later in the video. Talking about Big Z though, he is a great all-around center. I mean, yes, he's going to be slow, only having 44 speed, 44 acceleration, but he can shoot the 3-ball really well, 88 3-ball, 92 mid-range. He's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and Claymore, which is really nice to have on your center. Defensively, he's also going to be really elite as well, having a 90 block, 85 interior defense with having Hall of Fame anchor, box out beast, and brick wall. So overall, Big Z is going to be in the A tier category. Next center here on the tier list is going to be Diamond Al Horford. I would say he's probably going to be in that high B tier category. I think he's probably better at that power forward position. So I think for centers, he's going to be in that B tier category. He's a center power forward, 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan. So he's a little bit undersized for that center position. Jarrett Allen, I know, 6'10" as well, but he does have a 7'5" wingspan and a way better player model. But I mean, overall, this card stats wise is going to be super elite, all around good defender. He's got a 93 ball, 93 mid-range, and then defensively, like I said, going to be really good, and offensively going to be a very elite popper as well, having gold limitless, green machine, corner specialist, claymore, blinders, and amped, with also having Hall of Fame catch and shoot. I will say the only flaw with this card though, he might be a little bit too slow, 73 speed with a 73 acceleration. Talking about the next center here is going to be Pink Diamond Bargnani, and honestly, is it crazy to say that he's going to be in D tier? I think I'm gonna throw him in C tier for now, but this card really isn't that elite at all. Talking about Opal Anthony Davis. Now, this is where stuff gets a little bit tricky because I'm not sure if he's a top 5 center. I know he's really elite at the center position. Also, if you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 centers in the game, and I'm not exactly sure if AD makes that top 5. So I'm going to keep him in the A tier category for now, but we all know all around is going to be a very elite center. Talking about Pink Diamond Chris Bosh, I would say he's probably going to be in C tier. Definitely better than a guy like Bargnani, but I feel like he's a little bit outdated, and I would honestly take a guy like Jarrett Allen over him because he's going to be way better defensively, and they're going to be about the same on the offensive end. Talking about Pink Diamond Dwight Howard, now I do think he's going to be our first S tier center. If you guys don't know, this Dwight card is super elite on the offensive and defensive end. Like, they made this card super well rounded. He's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. He can also play power forward as well, but I do think his better position is probably at center. He's got a 91 3-ball, 83 mid-range on a Dwight card. It's kind of crazy to have at this time of the year. Obviously, he's going to be glitched, so he's got glitched 3-point shooting stats. He's got an 88 speed, 88 acceleration, super fast for your center. He's going to have great athleticism stats, 95 vertical, 95 strength. Defensively, going to be a beast as well, 95 block, 95 interior defense, with also having an 82 steal and an 84 perimeter. Great at finishing around the rim, 95 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk. Defensively, Hall of Fame badges are going to be really good. Hall of Fame anchor, box out beast, brick wall, post lockdown, and rebound chaser. So overall, I think Dwight Howard is going to be in that S tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Dikembe, I would say, unfortunately, I don't think this card's very good at all. I think he's probably going to be in that C tier category, and I'm going to move Bargnani down into that D tier spot. I would rather take it to Dikembe or Chris Bosh over a guy like Bargnani. Looking at the next center here is going to be Pink Diamond Hakeem. I think he's also going to be in that S tier category. He's very similar to a guy like Dwight. He's going to be glitched 3-point shooting wise, so he's got a 91 3-ball. He's got some pretty good golden Hall of Fame shooting badges, and he's going to be very solid on the defensive end as well, being 7 foot or 7'1". So Hakeem game, definitely going to be in my S tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Jermaine O'Neal, I would say for the center position, probably going to be in C tier. Really don't think he's too elite at that center spot. Would much rather play him at power forward because he is 6'11", so he can play the center position, but I feel like he's really not that good of a card. Next center here on the tier list is going to be Pink Diamond Kareem, and I'm gonna say he's going to be in that S tier category as well. I think Kareem is still either the best or the second best center in the game. Going to be super well rounded. I mean, if you take a look at the stats, I mean, other than only having a 63 ball, to show you guys in a second, 63 ball is, yes, going to be a little bit low, but I feel like he's got a really good jump shot, and he can actually green very consistently with the 63 ball. But other than that, I mean, the card's going to be super well rounded. 92 block, 93 interior defense, 88 steal, 82 perimeter. He's also going to be very fast, just like a guy like Dwight, having 88 speed, 88 acceleration, but that's super fast for a center who's 7'2" with a 7'5" wingspan. So for me, I think Kareem is going to be a top 5 center. Talking about the next center here is going to be Pink Diamond Joel. I would say he's probably going to be in that B tier category. Not too high on that Embiid card. I definitely think he's a solid center, but I think there's going to be better options, guys like Anthony Davis and Big Z as well. Looking at Diamond Jokic, I mean, unfortunately, he's just going to be in that D tier category. Really not that good of a card. I think Jokic later in the year could definitely be a solid power forward or center, but right now going to have to be in my D tier category. Talking about Diamond Cat, I would say he's probably going to be in B tier. I do think he's better than guys like Jermaine, Chris Bosh, and Dikembe, but definitely don't think he's in that A tier category and probably is the worst center in B tier. But overall, I think he's going to be a good stretch big, so I'm going to throw Cat in that B tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond KG, 1000% going to be in my A tier category. This KG card, I feel like is super underrated. He is still a absolutely beast at that power forward or center position. He's 6'11", with a 7'2" wingspan. I mean, defensively, that's where he's going to strive. 92 block, 95 interior defense, 84 steal, 85 lateral quickness is going to be really nice. I mean, he's got 84 speed, 84 acceleration, so he's not going to be a slow center. He's really good at finishing around the rim, but his defense, he just plays such good defense in game, having Hall of Fame anchor, interceptor, post lockdown, and rebound chaser with some really good goal defensive badges as well. And KG's jump shot is one of my favorite releases in the game. I have no idea why. Maybe it's just a me thing. Like, I have no idea why, but this jump shot is so good and so easy to green in game. So for me, Kevin Garnett going to be an A tier center. Definitely not in the top 5 anymore, but I still feel like deserving of that A tier spot. Talking about Diamond KP, he is 1000% going to be in that S tier category. I think Kristaps is probably the best or the second best big in the game. He's going to be the best popper in my team. He's 7'3". He's got Hall of Fame limitless range, catch and shoot, deadeye. Like Kristaps, definitely going to be in my S tier category. Looking at Amethyst LaMarcus Aldridge, I think he's a solid budget option. Like, I actually think he's better than guys like Jokic, Bargnani, and maybe even better than guys like Dikembe at the center spot. But I think he's going to have to be in that C tier category, but definitely not a bad budget option at that center position. Talking about Pink Diamond Mikhail, I would say he's probably going to be in B tier. I need to check Mikhail's stats real quick because I'm not exactly sure what this card's stats look like. I know he's got an 8-foot wingspan basically. So yeah, he's 6'10" with a basically an 8-foot wingspan, which is really nice. He's going to be a good defender, 80 block, 95 interior defense. He's not going to be the best finisher around the rim. I think he's going to be more of like a stretch big. Only 76 speed as well. He's going to be a little bit slow. Yeah, I would say probably deserving of B tier. He's definitely a solid card. I might think he's a little bit better at power forward, but then he's too slow at power forward. So Kevin McHale, I think is going to be in that B tier category. Talking about Diamond Yao Ming. Now, this is a tricky one because Yao Ming, I don't think overall is a good center, but he's 7'6". So if you put him in the game, he's going to get you pretty much a guaranteed bucket. So I'm going to throw him in B tier because of the fact that, I mean, if you put him in the game, he is pretty much going to be a guaranteed bucket unless you go up against a guy like Kareem. He might be able to stop Yao, but Yao's 7'6", 7'9" wingspan, but he's got 25 speed, 25 acceleration. Defensively is going to be very good. Obviously can't shoot threes, right? So I think Yao Ming, he can get you a free bucket pretty much every single possession until he gets tired. So I would say he deserves to be at least in that B tier category, just because the fact that you know he's going to get you a bucket. Talking about Diamond Moses Malone, I think he's also going to be in that B tier category. Definitely a very solid all-around center. Talking about Pink Diamond Sabonis, I think he's going to be in B tier. Now, he's very similar to a guy like Big Z. Like, they're actually very similar. They basically are the same card, but I think Big Z's got a way better jump shot, and he's also got Hall of Fame anchor as well. So I think that makes a massive difference in game. Like, I think Big Z's the better defender by a decent amount, and I also like his jump shot a lot more. So for me, I'm gonna have Sabonis in that high B tier, but I'm gonna have Big Z in that A tier spot. Talking about dark matter Tim Duncan, now is he the, are we gonna count him as a center? I'm not exactly sure, so I'm gonna keep him in the A tier category for now. I mean, we all know he's a dark matter. He definitely could be in the top 5 centers because he's 6'11" with what, a 7'2" wingspan. So he has the player model, he has the height, the wingspan, the size to run that center position because he's going to be an amazing defender. 98 block, 98 interior defense, 86 steal, 87 perimeter. So I feel like he probably is a top 5 center, but are we going to count him on this list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you guys count Tim Duncan in this center tier list? I'm going to talk about that later in the video. Looking at the next center here is going to be another a solid budget option. It's going to be Vucevic. I would say he's around the same tier as a guy like LaMarcus. Talking about Pink Diamond Wilt, I mean, he's going to be a good inside big, but really not the biggest fan of the card. Going to throw him in that C tier category. And then Zubac is probably the worst center, and maybe even the worst card in the game. Not actually, but that card is absolutely dog water. So we're going to throw him in that D tier category. And then looking at the top 5 centers, we kind of have to, you know, make a decision of who's going to go from A tier into the S tier category. Now, I think if we're going to count Tim Duncan, then it's obviously going to be Timmy D in S tier. But if we're not going to count Tim Duncan, then I think it's probably going to be Anthony Davis. So let me know in the comment section down below who from A tier, who would you guys move him into the S tier category? For me, I'm going to go Tim Duncan. And then I'm also going to move up guys like Al Horford and maybe Joel Embiid as well into that A tier category because I think they're going to be a little bit better than the guys in B tier. So let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think about my center tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.